Web design is broken. Thought I was going to wear the sunglasses all the way through, didn't you? No. Today I am going to talk about cowboys, and I'm going to give you 5 ways to spot a cowboy when you are trying to buy a website. So you've probably gone on Google already, you've typed in web design Shropshire, you've found 2, maybe 3 people that you think, oh, these guys are kind of cool. This is the bit which so many people miss out on because, well, hey, the information just isn't out there. There is a very high chance, because of the number of amateurs in my industry, that you will end up talking to a cowboy. These 5 tips are going to help you to figure that out up front before you end up going way too far down the line and then wasting time, money, effort, and getting stressed out because the project falls apart. Okay, so let's kick off. Number 1, if you cannot get a face-to-face meeting, you are dealing with a cowboy, especially if they're local to you. I can understand if you're looking for a web designer in Kent, but you live in the Highlands. Yeah, a face-to-face meeting is going to be kind of hard. If they refuse to talk to you on any other medium than email, the chances are you are dealing with a cowboy there. How do you expect to take your business on this digital journey with someone who should be a consultant for you, who should be there trying to understand your wants, your needs, your problems that you're trying to solve, if they won't even talk to you face to face? Can it straight away. Number 2, they take forever to get back to you. And I'm not talking like, you know, a couple of days. I'm talking like weeks go by and your emails go unanswered. Your phone calls are just never picked up. They seem to vanish for long, inexplicable periods of time. If they take forever to get back to you, the chances are that their organizational skills are not going to be up to scratch for what you need. It's really going to be a thing that derails it completely and means that the whole project just takes 5-10 times longer than it should do, all because they couldn't get their butts into gear and respond to an email. Number 3, they don't ask enough questions. This is a tricky one, especially if you're doing this for the first time, because how many questions is enough questions? If they, I don't know, give you a form to fill out with 5 or 10 questions, things like, what's your domain name? Please upload your logo. Generic things like that. And they don't follow it up with some more in-depth analysis. If you don't feel that you've had the opportunity to tell your story, to share your vision, your goals for what you want your website to achieve, then they probably haven't asked enough questions. The whole point of a website is to help you overcome a challenge. It's to give you greater capabilities within your business. And so the web designer, the person that you're talking to, should be trying to understand your challenge as clearly and as fully as they possibly can, because then that's going to give them the information to go away and creatively solve it with a website. Number 4, they don't ask about your customers. Now, this sounds kind of obvious, but you would be surprised at how many people in my industry miss the point of your business, which is to serve your customers. So if they're not asking about your customers, if they're not asking about what challenges they're trying to overcome, how you make things better for them, how you serve their needs, if they're not asking about that, then they are going to completely miss the point, and it's going to end up being a bit of a vanity piece for you, and you're going to turn around in 6 months' time and go, well, hey, this isn't actually doing anything that we hoped it kind of would. Cowboys don't care about your customers, they care about a quick buck. Number 5, they're talking about visuals too early. I know, seeing the mock-up for the first time, seeing what your website is actually going to look like, that's the exciting bit. That's the bit that it's tangible. That's when it becomes real. How it looks is always a slave to how it works. If you jump into how it looks too soon, then you end up with something pretty that's ultimately useless and frankly just a waste of your time and money. If you want something pretty, go and buy a picture. You're trying to create capabilities for your business. You're trying to serve your customers in a better way. If you find yourself talking to a web designer and the first thing they want to talk about are colors, fonts, and visuals, run a mile. They're a cowboy. They might be good at designing things. They are not going to be the ones to help you solve your business problem. So that is 5 ways that you can spot a cowboy and run a mile real early. I guess there's a 6th way as well, if I'm honest, which is they're wearing a Stetson and they turn up to the meeting on horseback. I would definitely love to see that. I'm Aaron Taylor, helping you to have better conversations and make better decisions when you're buying a website. Till next time.